Hey, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Holt scoops it up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Third baseman number 20.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
His timing looks good, right?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first
riding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. A base hit in his first trip. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department.
Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. Here's Chris Young. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chris Young.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Brock Holt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's a fair ball. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Rusney Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Number 19.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's a high pop-up. Waiting for it now is Ramirez. One gone.
Now batting. First
Here's
baseman.
Steve Pearce now.
Steve Pearce.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Kendrys Morales. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Sale into the windup. 0-2 pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup. First pitch, hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting number 15.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. Barney for 1. On to Pearce at first, but too late to get them both.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. Here's Mookie Betts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, you don't see that very often. 2 outs, the runner's going on the crack of the bat, but he hit it so hard they had to hold the runner up. That's how good he hit that ball.
Hanley Ramirez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3, the Jays nothing. Russell Martin now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
At the plate, Darwin Barney. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 0-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, it will never catch up to it.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check. They trail in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Pitch on the way. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Upton comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Young. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here's Donaldson down at third. On to first, and Young is retired here, 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Brock Holt. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Bautista has a read on it, and that's the third out. After the break, don't go away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Rusney Castillo.
Boston, left fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Line toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pierce is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. That last pitch, number 80 for Kazmir. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Steve Pearce. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Kendrys Morales. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Stepping into the box, Russell Martin, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Fouled back. Now the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off for Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
The pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
BlueJays, number 30, Joe Smith.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1-1. Here it is. Ripped down the first base line. Pierce has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, first baseman.
In now, Hanley Ramirez. Lifetime versus this arm. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Pilar is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now in the box, Chris Young. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Barney ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Red Sox tack on. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Left fielder, Melvin Upton
Into the windup
Jr.
and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. Swihart corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Upton is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Darwin Barney. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Brock Holt is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Left fielder.
So striding in, Rusney Castillo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bautista is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And he's retired 1 away.
Third baseman,
so stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Betts is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Sale into the windup. 1-1 pitch on its way. Left field and deep. Castillo ranging back, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 to score tonight. Chris Sale earns win number 7 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Scott Kazmir takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac. Afternoon baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. It's the first game of the month of July. Francisco Liriano is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you know what's cool? We get a chance to talk to players, and talking with him the other day, he's going for his 100th win today. He's well aware of it. A lot of people are not. That's a big number, and he's excited about the opportunity to win his 100th game.
Donaldson is there, and Pedroia's gone to open up the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. HR, how do they go about trying to start out the month with a win?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top 3rd in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club, but I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball out of the park.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here's a bouncing ball headed to Barney at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald's strike zone, it's pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's a 3-up, 3-down opening frame for Francisco. Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
So he sets him down swinging. Kevin Pillar is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Now the first pitch here from Price. Troy Tulowitzki is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Hit back up the middle. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Josh Donaldson, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ball one. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Bats on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Hanley Ramirez. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. In there for strike one, 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Carrera has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And at shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. At one time, he was the top player in the game. I'm telling you, youngsters, you didn't see it then, but he still can play. What you're seeing now is a guy that's aggressive. He comes in, throws the ball on the run, and nobody's been able to do that like he does in the history of the game.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's Chris Young. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Now here it comes. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now here it comes. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. And down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
Leading
no
off
score.
For the Jays, right fielder Jose Bautista.
Shot back up the middle, but Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Justin
Third
Smoke now,
baseman.
and he comes into this one
Justin
having hit safely in his
Smoke.
last 5 games. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Lifetime versus David Price have yielded just a 2 for 12. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 from Price. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job of driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Ball 2.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled back. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center.
Boston,
here's Brock Holt now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. Rusney Castillo stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Left side. Donaldson's up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson is right there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Looks like Liriano's got it working now. And he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Pillar.
Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Hard liner toward short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that'll extend the inning and give Jose Bautista a chance as well.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
That's by him for strike 1. Price pauses. 1-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And that misses 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Squared that one up just a little late. Count is full. Here's the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Holt is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on.
Leading off for Boston, second
First pitch
baseman,
coming. Here it is.
Dustin Pedroia.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Played on the backhand. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low apparently. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a hard liner toward short. So this is right to Tulowitzki at short, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Justin Smoak. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now the 0-2 from Price. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Kendrys Morales. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Juan Gratterall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. BlueJays. They lead. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder Jackie Bradley.
First offering on its way. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Carrera is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Chris Young. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And a swing and a miss by Young, as he's prone to do, and he falls behind here 0-2. Grounded to short. On to first, and Young is retired here, 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Here it comes on 1-1. On the ground up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1. Now at the plate, Ezekiel Carrera. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. 50th pitch of the game on its way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Swihart recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Carrera is retired, and there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darwin Barney. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounded back, and this is off the second base bag, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Kevin Pillar.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. On the ground to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Got the ground ball he was looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts ranging back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Ready for another chance? Rusney Castillo. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So we got him swinging. Blake Swihart is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Dustin Pedroia is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 17 two-base hits for the year. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about one pitch away. I mean, one good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Justin Smoke. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Kendrys Morales. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Price gets his sign. Here he comes, 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't get
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter. Fastball,
strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Jackie Bradley Jr. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Standing in now, Chris Young. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Oh, that's a good looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One left for the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Juan Graterol steps in now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Juan Graterol.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 3, Ezekiel.
Ready once again, Ezekiel Carrera. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Darwin Barney. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here, and that will conclude.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Brock Cole.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Rusney Castillo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak roller right side. Barney is there on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, catcher.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hit back up the middle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. Never 2.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And that's going to be all for Francisco Liriano. Alex Wood enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Dustin Pedroia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. And all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts for his career in this matchup. 0 for 4. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Swihart rounds third and is striding for home. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And that misses for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
From the stretch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Carrera, and they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season, and with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Now batting.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Pilar.
Grounded to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. He is out.
Now batting.
And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Lifetime against this pitcher. 1 for 3.
Bradley.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Chris Young. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things.